What's up, NBA fans? I'm Denzi.
I'm D.
Welcome back to the last time out. It's been a minute, man, but we had to come back because it's been a crazy season. Trade deadline
Man,
is approaching, and Katie just got traded at freaking 12:30 in the morning. Like,
literally, literally.
now I'm a Nets fan, and I I don't know how I really feel. I'm really in shock, honestly. That's that's my number one feeling. I'm in shock. Um, we have a lot of good role players. I really don't know how to feel, bro. Other than shock. What you think, D?
Yeah. Bro, now I think about it, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
That Kawhi and Paul George when they both went to the Clippers at the same time 3 years ago. Remember, it was like at 1 in the morning. So I'm feeling like almost like that same effect of how it was 3 years. But this is crazy. I wasn't expecting it. I knew KD wasn't going to be on the Nets for too much longer,
Yeah,
but for it to go down like tonight, like we
yeah.
have to think the Nets they took all summer trying to find a trade for KD, and all of a sudden they just find one.
They settled for
What?
this, and who
Yeah,
knows how long? Because there was no rumors, there was nothing. It was a quiet trade that
yeah,
just came out of nowhere. No one expected this. Me personally, I thought Katie was gone, but I'm thinking in the off season.
yeah. That's
Cause
what I was
I
thinking.
didn't expect this. Sean Marks was taking too long to find a second star for KD, and they just decided to do this. In my opinion, I think it was rushed. I think we could have got way better,
You
considering
think
what
so?
Minnesota got for Rudy. But that's a crazy trade.
And that's yeah, that Rudy Gobert. It makes it
I
hard to
I feel like that's
gauge
that's gonna be
every
the
other
standard
trade.
now, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It
It
ruined
makes it
everything.
hard to gauge it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just I'm just shocked. I like KD is a Phoenix Sun. As I'm reading it, I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
where's DeAndre Ayton?
And
Where's
we
Chris
didn't get
Paul?
Aiden. Like, what the
Like
heck?
I didn't like it. It said Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson. Later, it got reported that Jay Crowder was in the trade, but I'm like, where is this young star that the Nets were asking for in the summer?
Yeah,
Where is that?
they just gave
I,
up. Like,
man,
I don't understand why you're not pushing for more. It's Kevin Durant. But Loki,
yeah,
I feel it's more as if it's not like a Kyrie situation. Like they didn't want to send Kyrie to where he wanted to go. But
mhm,
KD, that he's someone who did a lot for us, so they just felt the need to get him to where he wants to go, make sure he's happy, make sure he left the team on good terms.
yeah,
So, but
yeah,
overall, I'm happy for KD. He don't gotta deal with us no more. Honestly,
yeah, yeah. I think it's good that y'all did send Katie to one of his preferred destinations
hmm
because at the end of the day, it's always going to be a good look because eventually you're going to put yourself in a position to where you have a chance at signing another star down the road. So
uh, I have to disagree with that, bro.
you
I
do.
don't think we have any chance of signing any stars. Well, at least any that's around now. Like I think it's gonna take at least 3 years, 3 to 5 years for us to ever sign someone again.
Yeah, it
Cause,
got to be a
cause the way
process.
three superstars all wanted out, bro, that's not a good look, bro.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, bro.
Hopefully, Katie got some good words that can maybe shift that a little bit, but I think it's over. We gonna have to use these picks and the remaining role players we have to come up with something in the future, bro.
So I want to do this. I want to do this, and this is on the fly. So we coming up with all of this off the head. I want to see the Nets role players. Um, what is it? Mikhail, Cam. You got two Cams on the roster. You got Jay Crowder, who they're already talking about flipping.
Yeah.
Edmund Sumner, Nicholas Claxton. Yuta Watanabe, Seth Curry, Joe Harris. You got a lot of good role players, and I say for at least about 4 to 5 of those, you can probably get a first round pick out of them. And I say that to say y'all are putting yourselves in a Oklahoma, Utah Jazz type of situation to
Yeah.
where, okay, we're going to have cap space for a couple years. We're not really worried about re signing any of these guys besides Nicholas Claxton. And even his contract, it's not going to be like no Supermax. So we're going to have
Mm-hmm.
salary. We're going to have a salary cap space. We're going to be able to stay afloat that way. Plus, we had a picks, so now y'all can go about y'all rebuild in a natural way, just drafting good and kind of getting back to where y'all were when y'all came up with Dlo, just drafting well with the picks that y'all had,
Yep.
and just getting by that way. I'm not really too much of a fan of the star chasing. Really, I
Yeah.
like organic. I like
Build it.
organic
Yep.
teams. I feel like y'all set yourselves up in a good position with that. All of the picks that y'all got were unprotected, and that
Mm-hmm.
these are later down the line picks, so it's no telling how the Suns are going to look in 2029. At the end of the day, Chris Paul's 38, KD's getting up there. Injuries could happen to
Yeah.
Book, and you never know what that season's going to look like. So I feel like they in a good position. Do I feel like they probably could have got more? Maybe so. You could have did a little bit more digging, but obviously, KD wanted out, and he didn't want to wait till summer.
Yep. And I think this rebuild is a lot different than our last one because we actually started with nothing. Like once that trade happened with the Celtics and
Hmm.
we got all that mid, we got all that mid. We had nothing, and Sean Marks built it from the ground up, bro. So
Yeah,
I can give him his props for that. But I
yeah.
think our future is really gonna rely on Ben Simmons, bro. God, he has zero value unless he can flip it around next season. We can get some for him. Cause I don't want that bum on my team, bro. It's embarrassing. He's shameless.
Yeah, yeah, it's looking bad. And I do this a lot with players when the media and everybody hate on the player. I kind of like tend to draw towards them, and I kind of did that with Ben. But
There's no
man,
excuse for this, bro.
he been letting me down real bad, and quite frankly, it's probably the worst contract in the league if we keeping it. Can we talk
Yeah,
about it, Dizzy? Can we
bottom
talk about
three,
it?
bro. Nah, it's absolutely the worst. It's absolutely the worst.
Gotta be.
Who's up there? Who's up there?
And the thing, it's longevity on that contract. Like you think about Russell
Yeah,
Westbrook, I
it's not
think he's finna
expiring.
expire. Like it's like you gotta like being gonna be there for some
We gotta
years.
deal with it, bro.
Yeah,
We
like
can't trade
all
him.
of
He's
that.
worth nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's
Just
like he barely play. Then when he do play, you wish he don't. So
yep.
it's
I literally pray every game. I see him on the injury report, bro.
for
Back
real,
spasm,
bro.
something, bro. I don't
Personal
wish
reason.
injury on nobody. I don't wish it's an ACL or nothing. Just your ankle hurt or something, bro. Just don't play
Yeah.
today. Sit
Oh
this one out.
man. You want to move on to the D'Lo trade, bro?
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So we got D'Lo to the Lakers. It was a three-team boy. We got D'Lo coming from Minnesota to the Lakers. We got Jerry Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley coming from the Jazz to the Lakers, and we have Russell Westbrook going to the Jazz, and I believe they threw in I believe it was top four protected Jazz pick, Lakers
Yeah.
pick to the Jazz. So, and that the Jazz are expected to buy out Russell Westbrook. He's already drawing interest from the
Clippers.
Bulls and the Clippers. So he's already getting interest. But the main piece, the main topic everybody's talking about, D'Lo to the Lakers, and we're both D'Lo fans, but I think you're the bigger D'Lo
No,
fan out of
I'm
us
a
two.
D'Lo stan.
Yeah, you're a D'Lo stan. So go ahead, tell me what you think about D'Lo on the Lakers next to LeBron and AD.
Me personally, this is a dream come true. Supporting D'Lo for so long. Like it's just I've always wanted him to be in a situation where he can win. I know the Lakers aren't in a very good position right now, but it's not just D'Lo. They got role players in Malik Beasley and Vando. They were teammates last year. They already have chemistry, and they're reuniting with Pat Bev. Like this is it's insane, bro. This is insane. D'Lo being able to play with LeBron and AD, I can't even imagine, bro. I'm so
That's gonna be
starstruck. I'm
crazy.
starstruck. I
Yeah,
think they are gonna be able to play on Saturday, so that's gonna be crazy. People
yeah,
people were hating on Mike Conley to the T Wolves. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's something the Timberwolves needed. I don't think D'Lo was a good fit, honestly.
yeah.
Mike Conley
Uh,
allows Ant to develop more, in my opinion.
yeah. I feel that way too. And above all, I think it's more of a. I think he may be more of a locker room presence as well. Maybe just a
Yep.
veteran. Even and Mike Conley may not just be this vocal guy, but sometimes it just be the presence alone in that locker room, having an older guy who,
Yeah.
from around the way, he was a
Someone you
part of
can
that
learn from.
gritty. Exactly. So I think that it's not as bad as people are making it out to seem. Like you said, and like you said, D'Lo on the Lakers, man. I think this is a real redemption story. How the first stint went with Nick Young and all of that drama, that
Yep.
whole thing. And then you got Lonzo Ball and Magic Johnson and all of that.
Yep.
But I think it's a true chance at redemption. And with D'Lo, with the experience he's had on that iconic Knicks team, he was on the Warriors. He made a little playoff push with the Timberwolves. I think with all of that experience, coupled with a guy like LeBron, who's like literally the one of the best teammates you can have,
Yep.
I think it's gonna be something special, and I think we're going to see D'Lo unlocked,
Yep.
like from to a whole new degree because D'Lo can play off ball, he can play on ball. I think
Hmm.
offensively, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna get
He
really,
could average up to 8 assists, bro.
yeah,
He has weapons.
yeah. I like Lonnie Walker. I like Malik Beasley, like you said, Jared Vanderbilt. There's a lot of familiarity with this team. Anthony Davis, he's not a hard guy. He's not a guy that's hard to play with. Like,
Hmm.
just throw it up to him, give it
Play
to
his
him in the
role, bro.
post.
Play his
It's
role.
gonna
He
come
know what to do.
naturally. It's gonna come
One thing that really
naturally.
surprised me, bro, is what happened the first time D'Lo was on the Lakers. I seen Lakers fans all on Twitter. They were so excited. Like it blew my mind because it was like y'all hated him, bro.
Yep,
Like y'all made him go into depression the way y'all was
yep.
going ham on him, bro.
Hmm.
It's crazy.
Yep. It's gonna come full circle. That's the funny thing about the NBA. Everything coming full circle for a lot of guys. Jakob Pertl, he back on the Raptors. D'Lo back on the Lakers. It's a lot of things coming full circle for a lot of guys. It's just like around the trade deadline, bro. You can't go to sleep, bro. You
Hmm.
can't go to sleep. You can't put your phone. You
Best
can't even
believe
afford
something
to
coming
close
early in the
Twitter.
morning, bro.
Man, we still got that OG trade.
Yeah.
That's it. The league has truly been shooken up tonight. KD is a Phoenix Sun. CP3, KD, Book, and Aiden. It
Wow.
hasn't even registered in my mind yet, bro. This is happened, bro. Like this happened. They finna step on the Grizzlies, bro.
I hate them,
Bro,
bro.
they finna step on every. Hey,
I
nah,
can't
cause
wait to
we.
see John Marine crying, exiting the freaking arena, bro.
It's finna get ugly for a lot
Pray,
of
pray he never
teams.
has any success in the league.
Hey, it's finna get ugly. Hey, it's finna get ugly, bro.
Yeah, this
But he
is gonna
finna
be
be
a
shooting
crazy
over.
playoffs, bro.
He finna be shooting over Dylan Brooks, man. This finna get over. This finna get real ugly
Man,
real fast, man. But yeah, bro. It's crazy trade deadline, man. You got anything else, man?
no man, that's pretty much it, man. We're gonna try to keep coming with these uploads. I know we took a big break, but honestly, I think we're committed to it again, bro. Like
Yeah,
this is a crazy NBA season, and the NBA is it's the best league in the world, bro.
best by far,
Nothing comes
by
close,
far.
bro. Nothing comes close.